So you should know that persons or bodies which make an invitation to the public to buy the securities of a company, that is the issue, shall within 6 months prior to the making of such an offer, of such an offering, deliver to SEC or deposit the prospectus relating to the offer with the SEC for registration. So 6 months before you publish the prospectus, it should be delivered to SEC for registration. Then also you have to supply to every person to whom the invitation is made a true copy of such prospectus. This can be seen in section 78 sub 1 paragraph A of the Investment and Securities Act. Now we look at the forms of prospectus. There are 3 forms of prospectus. The abridged prospectus, deemed prospectus, or statement in lieu of prospectus. What is an abridged prospectus? It is a summarized version of the prospectus. It contains the key requirements of a prospectus, and it takes the place of a full prospectus, which is usually bulky and contains many documents. So an abridged prospectus is just a summarized version of a prospectus, but even though it is summarized, it still contains the key requirements of a prospectus, contains the key requirements of a prospectus. Then deemed prospectus is a document which, although this does not bear the title of prospectus, however contains the basic requirements of a prospectus relevant to the public offer for sale of securities. So although the document does not bear the title of a prospectus, but it contains the basic requirements of a prospectus which is relevant to a particular public offer. Now for statement in lieu of prospectus, it is a statement delivered to the SEC in place of a prospectus in certain circumstances. Some of these circumstances are where a public company that intends to allot shares to the public has not issued a prospectus, or it has issued a prospectus but has not allotted the shares. Now we'll talk about the civil and criminal liability for misstatements in the prospectus or statements in lieu of a prospectus. What are the civil and criminal liabilities for misstatements in the prospectus? For the civil liability, every subscriber to the shares or debentures who suffered loss as a result of the untrue statements or misstatements in the prospectus shall be compensated. So for all the people that suffered the loss, the shareholders, the subscribers to the shares and debentures who suffered the loss as a result of the untrue statements, they shall be compensated. You can see Rule 292 of the SEC Rules 2019.